Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to another electrifying installment of TV Days Drama Digest, where we peel back the layers of Salem's most gripping tales. Today, we plunge into the heart of a story that has left viewers on the edge of their seats, the unraveling psyche of Dr. Marlena Evans, one of Salem's most beloved figures. Since the tragic passing of her soulmate, John Black, Marlena has been spiraling into a vortex of nightmares and psychological torment. Is the Marlena we know and love slipping away forever? Could she be transforming into something or someone else entirely? Buckle up as we dive deep into this haunting saga, exploring the shadows that threaten to consume her and speculating on what lies ahead for this iconic character. The weight of loss, Marlena's fragile state. Marlena Evans, portrayed with unparalleled grace by Deidre Hall, has long been the emotional cornerstone of Days of Our Lives. A psychiatrist with a heart of gold, she has weathered countless storms, kidnappings, betrayals, demonic possessions, and even death itself. Yet, nothing has shaken her quite like the loss of John Black, her lifelong love and partner in every sense of the word. His death, a seismic event in Salem's history, has left Marlena adrift in a sea of grief, her once unshakable resolve now fracturing under the weight of sorrow. Viewers have watched with bated breath as Marlena's mental state deteriorates. The symptoms began subtly: sleepless nights, a distracted gaze, and moments of uncharacteristic irritability. But in recent episodes, these signs have escalated into something far more alarming. Marlena's dreams, once a refuge of love and memories, have morphed into recurring nightmares that grip her with unrelenting terror. These are not mere dreams but vivid, almost cinematic visions that blur the line between reality and hallucination, pulling her deeper into a psychological abyss. The Queen of the Night, a sinister transformation. At the heart of Marlena's nightmares lies a chilling motif. She is no longer herself, but the Queen of the Night, a persona both regal and menacing. Clad in a flowing, star-studded gown reminiscent of Mozart's operatic villainess, Marlena stands in a surreal dreamscape, her surroundings dripping with opulence. Gold coins rain from the sky, jewels glitter at her feet, and an unseen voice, eerily familiar, unmistakably Stefano di Mera, whispers promises of power and wealth. "You are no longer bound, Marlena," the voice intones, its cadence both seductive and sinister. "Embrace your destiny." In these dreams, Marlena is both enthralled and horrified. She speaks lines that feel foreign yet oddly compelling. "Hello? It's all so exciting. I can't turn my back on my kids and my family. They need me." Her words are a desperate plea, a tether to the life she knows, yet they are drowned out by the cacophony of her nightmare world. The Queen of the Night persona is not merely a costume, it is a manifestation of Marlena's deepest fears, a fear of losing herself, of betraying those she loves, of becoming something unrecognizable. The symbolism is unmistakable. The Queen of the Night, a character known for her commanding presence and vengeful spirit, represents a dark mirror of Marlena's psyche. Is this a warning of a transformation to come? Could Marlena, the pillar of compassion and strength, be on the verge of becoming someone or something else entirely? The parallels to her past possession by the devil are impossible to ignore, yet this feels different, more personal, more insidious. This is not an external force, but a battle within her own mind. Stefano's shadow, the ghost of a nemesis. The presence of Stefano di Mera in Marlena's nightmares is particularly unsettling. Stefano, the Di Mera patriarch and Marlena's longtime adversary, has been a specter in her life for decades. His schemes have tested her resilience time and again, from brainwashing to abductions to psychological warfare. Even in death, his influence lingers, a malevolent force that refuses to release its grip on her soul. In her nightmares, Stefano is invisible yet omnipresent, his voice a haunting echo that taunts her with promises of grandeur and threats of oblivion. What does Stefano's return in her dreams signify? Is it a manifestation of unresolved trauma, a ghost conjured by her grief-stricken mind? Or could it hint at something more tangible, a DiMera plot lurking in the shadows of Salem? The DiMera family has never been one to let death stand in the way of their machinations, and Stefano's legacy is as enduring as it is malevolent. Could a new generation of DiMeras be orchestrating Marlena's descent, using her grief as a weapon to unravel her sanity? A family in peril, Marlena's anchor and burden. Marlena's nightmares are not just about her own transformation. They are deeply tied to her role as a mother and grandmother. Her words in the dream, "I can't turn my back on my kids and my family. They need me," are a cry from the heart, a reminder of the responsibilities that have always grounded her. Her children, Sammy, Eric, and Belle, and her grandchildren are the light of her life, yet they are also her greatest vulnerability. The fear of failing them, of abandoning them to the darkness that threatens to engulf her, is a recurring theme in her nightmares. In recent episodes, viewers have seen Marlena struggle to maintain her composure around her family. Her daughter Belle, ever perceptive, has noticed her mother's distracted demeanor and pressed her for answers, only to be met with forced smiles and assurances that everything is fine. Eric, grappling with his own demons, senses that something is amiss, but is too consumed by his own struggles to probe further. Sammy, true to form, is caught up in her own whirlwind of drama, oblivious to the storm brewing in her mother's mind. The irony is heartbreaking. Marlena, the family's rock, is crumbling and no one seems to notice. The Queen of the Night returns, a prophecy or a warning. As Marlena's nightmares grow more vivid, the specter of the Queen of the Night looms larger. In one particularly harrowing dream sequence, Marlena stands atop a grand staircase, her gown trailing like a river of stars. Below her, Salem burns, its skyline consumed by flames as shadowy figures, her family, her friends reach out in desperation. "You're the queen," Stefano's voice whispers. "Rule or fall." Marlena awakens screaming, her heart pounding, her nightgown soaked with sweat. The line between dream and reality is blurring, and with each nightmare, the Queen of the Night feels less like a fiction and more like a destiny. Could this be a foreshadowing of Marlena's fate? Will she succumb to the darkness within, becoming a figure as formidable and terrifying as the Queen of the Night? The thought is chilling, yet it resonates with the show's history of dramatic transformations. Marlena has faced possession before, but this feels different, not a supernatural force, but a psychological unraveling. The Queen of the Night is not an external entity, but a reflection of Marlena's own fears, her grief, her guilt. If she becomes the queen, will Marlena cease to be Marlena? Will the woman who has saved countless lives in Salem be lost forever? The legacy of Andrea Hall, a sister's return? Adding another layer of intrigue to this saga is the potential return of Andrea Hall, Deidre Hall's real-life twin sister, who once played Marlena's twin, Samantha Evans, on Days of Our Lives. Samantha's brief but memorable stint in Salem left an indelible mark, and rumors have swirled for years about her possible return. Could Andrea Hall's reappearance be tied to Marlena's current crisis? Fans have speculated wildly, imagining scenarios where Samantha returns to either save Marlena from her descent or, in a twist worthy of Salem, exacerbate it. Picture this: Samantha, long thought dead, reemerges in Salem, her arrival shrouded in mystery. Is she a savior, come to pull Marlena back from the brink? Or is she a pawn in a larger DiMera scheme, her return orchestrated to push Marlena further into madness? The dynamic between the sisters could add a new dimension to the story, with Andrea Hall's performance bringing a fresh yet familiar energy to the screen. The contrast between Marlena's vulnerability and Samantha's potential ruthlessness would be a masterclass in drama, a sibling rivalry that could redefine Salem's power dynamics. The fans' verdict: speculation and anticipation. The Days of Our Lives fandom has been buzzing with theories about Marlena's storyline. On platforms like X, fans have shared their hopes and fears, with some predicting a full-blown transformation into the Queen of the Night, while others cling to the hope that Marlena's strength will prevail. "Marlena as the Queen of the Night is giving me chills," one fan posted. "But she's too strong to lose herself completely, right?" Another speculated, "What if Stefano's not really dead? What if this is all a Dimera mind game?" The speculation is as varied as it is passionate, a testament to the show's ability to keep viewers hooked. The possibility of Andrea Hall's return has only fueled the fire. "If Samantha comes back, it's going to be explosive," one fan tweeted. "Marlena versus Samantha? Sign me up." Others are more skeptical, wary of rehashing old storylines. "I love Marlena, but I don't want another possession arc," a viewer commented. "Let her fight this on her own terms." Whatever the outcome, the anticipation is palpable, with fans eagerly awaiting each new episode to see how Marlena's story unfolds. The bigger picture, themes of grief and identity. At its core, Marlena's Nightmare Saga is more than just a soap opera plotline. It is a profound exploration of grief, identity, and the human psyche. Marlena's struggle reflects the universal experience of loss, how it can fracture even the strongest among us, how it can make us question who we are. The Queen of the Night is not just a dramatic device, but a symbol of the darkness we all carry within, the fear that we might lose ourselves to pain or temptation. For Marlena, the stakes are higher than ever. As a psychiatrist, she has spent her life helping others navigate their inner demons, yet now she faces her own. Her nightmares are a battleground, a place where her strength is tested and her vulnerabilities are laid bare. Will she emerge triumphant, as she has so many times before? Or will the Queen of the Night claim her, transforming her into a figure that Salem and its fans may no longer recognize? What lies ahead? A cliffhanger for the ages. As we await the next chapters of Marlena's story, one thing is certain: Days of Our Lives is poised to deliver a narrative that is as emotionally wrenching as it is dramatically compelling. Will Marlena overcome her nightmares, or will she succumb to the allure of the Queen of the Night? Will Stefano's shadow continue to haunt her, or will a new threat emerge from the ashes of her grief? And what if Andrea Hall's potential return? Will it bring salvation or chaos to Salem? For now, we can only speculate, our hearts racing with each new episode. Marlena's Saga is a reminder of why we love Days of Our Lives, its ability to weave complex, human stories with high-stakes drama, keeping us invested in characters we've grown to love over decades. So, dear readers, what do you think? Will Marlena remain the beacon of hope we've always known, or will the Queen of the Night reign supreme? Share your thoughts, and let's keep the conversation alive as we watch this unforgettable story unfold. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.